Now, let's talk about this news report from the Times. It reveals that Catherine's parents, Carole and Michael Middleton, are in debt, hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt after their party business collapsed last year, and they cannot pay the £260,000 for insolvency firm costs. Their business fell into administration owing over £2.5 million. They're obviously trying to shield their daughters from these woes, particularly Catherine. How do you think this story is going to unfold? Their daughter, the youngest daughter, Pippa, married a billionaire. And I don't know if she's going to step in and help. What's the latest on this story?
Yeah, I actually feel real sympathy about this story because the Times specifically says that Carole Middleton is trying to shield the Princess of Wales from this debt that she's embarrassed by and doesn't want to burden her with. So why not splash it all over the papers? You hope that that reporter at the Times never has people whispering secrets in their family's ear if they're ever dealing with a health crisis. What we do know is that the Middletons are attempting to pay this off. It's not like they're not trying to. They've also not asked any of their children, James, Pippa, or the Princess of Wales, for any sort of help whatsoever. And they certainly haven't reached out to the British royal family to ask for help. It's something that they're trying to deal with in private. And honestly, with the Princess of Wales going through her cancer treatment and Carole taking a much larger role in Kate's household, I think it's almost at the back of their mind. This is something we'll figure out later.
Now, let's talk about the big Hollywood news. Actors Isla Fisher and Sacha Baron Cohen are divorcing. Isla announced the end of their 14-year marriage and 20-year relationship in a, somewhat bizarre tennis-themed post on Instagram. Let's have a look at it. The timing is interesting. He's facing fairly ugly allegations of bullying and sexual harassment from movie star Rebel Wilson, whose explosive memoir he's allegedly trying to stop or delay. Is this announcement a coincidence, Kinsey? Is it in any way related to those allegations? The timing does seem to be curious.
I agree with you. I do think that this is an indication that Isla was not willing to stand up and defend Sacha in the midst of such damaging allegations. It was in Isla's best interest to cut ties and no longer be a part of this narrative because, she might be thinking, knowing what I know, things could get worse. I got to get out of here. In the court of public opinion, Sacha and his team know that this is not a positive reflection on his character to see his wife distance herself right now, today. Now, the Mail on Sunday revealed that the real reason behind the breakup was over a disagreement about where they should live. But I think ultimately we're seeing this announcement now because Isla just doesn't want to be a part of the story any longer.
Well, that would make sense, but we should point out Sacha Baron Cohen strenuously denies the allegations made against him by Rebel Wilson. And there were media reports just in the last few hours that this divorce from Isla's side was planned a couple of years ago. So there's allegations that she's been thinking about this and planning this. But
she did just go on the Kelly Clarkson show on Valentine's Day and talk about how she spends Valentine's Day with Sacha. So this is a brand they were trying to keep up.
Oh, that is a good. You know what, Kinsey? That's why we need you, because you fact check me when I need to be fact checked. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time this evening.